Nice. Is this like a soundtrack to the mock metaverse or
Actually, no, we're gonna have a
uh,
different soundtrack. That's
uh,
actually a song by the, let's say, a mock in-house band, and that's hopefully gonna be the first music NFT on Kadena. Hopefully,
nice. Nice. A music
yeah.
yeah, I love it, dude. Always thinking very innovative. And I mean that could make way for a whole bunch of stuff. I know that the NFTs are used for access to music, but what do you have in mind as far as a music NFT? Is
A
it almost
jukebox.
a
Oh,
jukebox? I love it.
basically, what we said. Okay, we got a tavern. What do we want to have in the tavern? Well, what do you have in the tavern? Okay, well, you got TV screens, right?
Uh,
What can we play on the TV screens? Hey, let's think about that later. What else do we have? Oh, we have a bar. You sell drinks at the bar. Oh, okay, let's use that for something. But what else do you have in the bar? You got a jukebox.
yep.
Okay, so let's actually have a jukebox in the tavern. And when you can click it, you can actually choose to play any bit of a music NFT that you got over there. And now we're considering a few
Mm.
systems that actually let you, and this might be extremely annoying for everybody, I know, but it still might be fun. Like if we allow people to play music in the tavern for everybody that is at that time in the tavern, right? And
Yeah.
having to pay for that, and then sending
uh,
royalties to the creator of the NFT. To be honest, a lot of the things that we do, like 70, 80% of the things that we do, we don't really need to do it. We just say, fuck it, let's do it because why not?
you can't forget about a pool table in the bar.
And what, like having a pool game?
Oh,
That
a pool
actually might be
table.
fun.
Yeah.
That might be fun,
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
actually.
man. Yahoo Pool used to be killer, man. I loved it back in the day. I think it was Yahoo, but yeah.
I've how does Yahoo have a pool table, or
They
am I
had
missing
like
something?
Yahoo Games. Yeah. It was like the Yahoo Games section. Again, dude, this had to be over 10 years ago, man. And then you would link up, and it was like when I think chat was big back on that thing. But yeah, you would go in there and you would get randomized pool partners and you play. It was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
But
sounds
the
awesome.
pool's another thing. I mean, you guys got a lot of options with the whole metaverse that you're creating,
Oh yeah,
which is great.
and the best thing about that is the fact that we're like so modular and we don't really have to think too hard, right? It's just
Hmm.
so easy and casual, just building more stuff. Eh,
Hmm.
It's fun. But enough
Yeah,
about that.
plugins.
How's your week
Yeah.
been, Adrian?
It's been busy, man, and so we leaked a little preview of the dashboard for node
Hmm.
operators that we had, and so we've been working on that. And the node operator is going to actually be a plugin on a bigger solution that's going to be an executable on your computer type of solution, a software that you're going to run. So, and then we're going to have a marketplace full of plugins. The first plugin we're going to have is the node operators. I mean, just to make it
Okay.
easy for everybody. Not everybody's going to be able to launch, an IPFS using command line and stuff like that. So we just want to make it as easy as possible. So making the right investments into something that'll, give back over time. And I think that, running a software on our machine too allows us for a pretty contained environment where we can control exactly, what interacts with our software. So,
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, man, big things on the works for that. Our MVP should be coming next week or this upcoming week.
Oh,
Ooh,
awesome.
yeah.
And can you
So,
tease us what we're gonna see in the MVP?
yeah, you should see the full functioning solution as far as the privacy goes and the security goes, right? So all that is it's laid out, and we're just doing some final testing on our end and making whatever changes necessary. Now,
Awesome.
we're going to be linking up with the public IPFS, so not really the private IPFS servers yet. We're just going to do kind of the proof of concept with IPFS and hosting on that. So we're going to be urging people not to put anything that's sensitive up yet, but we're
Yeah.
really just trying to get that. And then also now we're onboarding another person who's going to be our IPFS professional. And
Wow.
I've got a few people in mind, and if anybody out there listening knows anybody who's really familiar with IPFS and wants to, kind of come this way and help out the team, let us know. We definitely got room right there, because setting up a network is going to be something that we can't just do lightly.
Yeah, and I'm
So
assuming you're also going to be having to encrypt a lot of data.
yes, yeah, encrypt a ton of data. That's going to happen on the user side on the app.
Oh, that's
So
good.
the encryption will begin yeah, right there on the phone. And we'll, on when we do release this week, we'll probably do a live space and run through all the little questions. We're going to do a sign up as well. I'll probably put that up later today
Hmm.
for people that want to sign up to be our beta testers. There's a few things that we do ask. We're going to need, feedback about twice a week. We're going to have to meet with you guys on a webcam and kind of get your thoughts and how you navigate through the software. So we're being a little particular and we're expecting a lot from our testers, but there's going to be incentive as well. So hopefully that
Awesome.
helps, man. Yeah, I'm
I'd
excited,
love
man.
to
I'm
sign up.
excited. There's been Yes, I'm gonna get it in your hands. I'm gonna let you butcher it first, before probably even that, man,
Yeah, but that's
because
like
I
the
know you're
funnest
pretty thorough.
part, right? Just
Yes, oh, absolutely.
butchering
I'm waiting
stuff.
for people to break it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the more you break those things, the more you can actually analyze how to improve those things, and you ultimately end up with a
Exactly.
much better product.
Exactly. And we have a community of people here already, that want to get their hands on something. And, we're expecting there to be fixes, honestly, that we just don't see with everything. So,
Hmm.
I mean, we want honest feedback and we want people to really just go to town on it, man. So,
Epic.
I mean, there's been less marketing on my side this week and definitely more on the development side and progression. And we're going to be relaunching our website to be brand new design and everything like that. Um, yeah, man, a lot of stuff going
Awesome.
on, and I'm loving it, dude. I got to meet up with the Bulls last night. That was cool.
Oh, oh yeah,
After
I
there,
listened to
yeah,
like I think 40 minutes of that. Or wait, maybe are we talking about a
uh-huh.
different space? No, we're talking about a different
Oh, yeah, they
space. I
had
was
two, I
listening
think.
to the space with CADX. It was like 2 in the morning
Yeah.
for me, so I was exhausted. So I can't even remember
Mm-hmm.
anything from that.
Oh, yeah, probably. No, it was great, man. And I mean, I guess the short of it was that their casino's coming, and the Olympics
Hmm.
is also. I think the casino's here.
Yeah,
The
it is.
Olympics also are coming.
Have you
Yeah,
already managed to play a bit in their casino?
I have not, man. I have not managed to lose my money yet.
Neither am I. Speaking of casino, we got a new project building on Kadena, KDA Bets.
I,
Have you noticed it?
I've seen that. I
Awesome.
did the sports betting
App.
app. Yeah, man. That's exciting. That's exciting. Another way,
Are
to
you a
get
gambling
involved
man?
in. I'm really bad at it, man. So yes and no.
Can you
I
be
mean,
good at it?
the thing is, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you have to know when to really when to stop. you know.
Oh yeah.
And when I first got into Bet Fury, I think that's on Binance Smart Chain. Dude, I spent hours and hours and used multiple devices just trying to, because there's a lot of things that are kind of up to chance, and you got to know when to pull out. That's the thing. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them,
That's what she said.
and yeah, if it folds, that's weird.
um, I'm not a
but
gambling
but very.
person myself. I never really gamble unless you count poker, and even that is like not so much gambling. But I remember my mom
Mhm.
being so damn addicted to slot machines. She
Yeah,
used
dude.
to wow. She used to spend hours upon hours just playing slot machines,
Mhm.
losing all
Yeah.
my dad's money. But I
But
love,
having fun,
yeah, but that's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's a good outlet to have every now and then, right? And what I love about
Mhm.
the Bulls, they're really taking things into consideration, right? Like they got
Mhm.
this minimum and maximum that they're allowing for bets, at least for now, just to make sure that people don't go
Mhm.
overboard. But it's awesome because
Right.
realistically, it's one of the first games we got over here in Kadena, right?
That runs on Pact, and so that's awesome, man. And talking to the guys last night, we kind of got to do a dive in, and And honestly, the mechanics behind it, they are doing a straight 50-50, which is ballsy as hell. So there's no house edge, nothing like that with
Uh huh.
their coin flip and stuff.
Yeah, because
It's just straight.
casinos live from the spread itself.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, really, that's really that's awesome of them. And they have money in there. They said that hey, if we lose it all, it's okay. Like it's part of the process.
Oh yeah,
They know what they're doing, like as far as the risk management on that side, which is awesome. I mean, you're not going to find a straight 50-50 anywhere.
true,
So
true.
that's really cool. And just putting a name to the face. The guys are awesome. Very cool guys. We got out. I got showed him some of the best tacos in Santa Ana. We have a big Hispanic
Oh
community, so
yeah, so you met actually a
oh
frontal meetup with them, right?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We went. We had a couple drinks, nothing too crazy. And just bullshitted. It
That's
was great.
awesome.
They got to come by and see the bar and downtown over here because they're not too far. They're about an hour and a half away from us.
Hmm.
So they made the trip, I think, right after their last Twitter space and came down.
Awesome. It's so fun. It's like
Yeah,
one of the
man. It was
first
cool. It was
ever
cool.
cross project meetups on Kadena. And hopefully, as we grow, we're going to have many, many, many more. Unfortunately, I don't live in the States, so I cannot come visit very
Hmm.
often. But eventually, I
Yeah,
will come visit you guys, or you guys can visit me, or maybe we can meet in Turkey, right? Like a few of us are meeting um, next week in the Karinka Traders seminar.
that's
And
right.
we got
That's right.
Kadena
Yeah.
Turkey as well over here. We're gonna meet all of you
Mhm.
guys. And while we're speaking, actually, I just managed to win one Kadena. I won one Kadena on heads or tails.
Awesome. I would say, are you on the Bulls site right now playing?
Yeah, like
Dude,
well,
I
we're going.
cannot multitask.
Wow,
I'm impressed.
how
I
it
could.
depends on how many monitors you got. If you have enough monitors, everything is possible,
There we go.
right?
There we go. I'm stuck on one right
Oh
now
yeah.
at my house. I'm in a tight space right now, so yeah, I can't do that. But what else we got? We got KDA CAD cars or Kadena cars. That was a new one that I
Kadena
seen. I think the
cars.
last week or two.
How did I miss that?
Kadena cars. It's CAD cars NFT is the at. And
Oh,
it's
please
cool. It
tell me
reminds
they're
me of
also
like
making a
that.
game.
Yes, they're making a
Oh,
game, and it looks like that
awesome.
old school like pole position type game, that '80s
What, like you basically the
type of
cars
game.
don't really move, just the environment moves? I love those.
No, I think I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to have him on soon. I was talking to him. I hit him up right away. So I was like, dude, the community has to know about this. This is awesome. The cars are you're gonna obviously have an NFT for your car, and it's gonna have different stats on it, like power, speed,
Oh,
stuff like
awesome.
that. I don't want to speak too much on it because I barely know what they put out. But yeah, we're gonna have them on a space soon. So we're
Awesome.
excited for that. And yeah, man, I get pumped for like things like that. And you know, those retro type games like oh yeah, the Kadena Bulls, their Olympics is coming up as well. So
Hallelujah.
we're going to be trying to form a team for that. And those old school games, again, man, that Asteroids game that is ridiculously hard. I can't do it, but I see people are killing it on there.
I haven't
Um,
really played that. Like, not in the
dude,
Bulls
yeah,
section,
get in there if
just
you're a
growing
gamer.
up. Growing up. I'm like
Okay.
too
Yeah, I
young
wasn't a video
and
game
too
person.
old for that. You weren't?
God. No, not at all, man. I'm not good at them, and yeah, they frustrate me, and I get over it.
Aw.
It's not worth the feeling I get when I win, opposed to all the feelings I get when I lose.
I know what you
the,
mean.
the,
I
the
know
trade
what you
off
mean.
is not worth it.
Definitely, for
Uh,
sure. But you gotta admit, it seems like the ecosystem is slowly starting to grow, right? Like we have
hmm
about
hmm
5 projects today that we didn't have last week, right? Something like that.
hmm Yeah,
That's
yeah,
insane.
and definitely things are being built, man. Things are being built, and we see packed running, and so it's exciting. And no, people want to see overnight progress, of course, but it's not realistic. And the progress we're getting, man, I'm happy with.
Oh heck yeah!
So
No,
yeah, we
good things are happening. Have you tuned into the space with Seffi and Stuart and Doug?
I missed it. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday evening.
Yeah, they were talking. I was talking about it last night with the Bulls. I mean, well, they were filling me in a little bit on it, but no, I missed that, dude. And I've been so nose down in the development side right now. It's just been, yeah, I haven't had a chance to. But enlighten us. Did, if you took anything away from that.
Well, they were talking at a certain point. I remember like real world use case applications
Uh-huh.
for like loyalty programs and gift cards. And I
Mm-hmm.
am assisting in a project that might ultimately be building on Kadena. Maybe, possibly,
Uh-huh.
I do not know. But it's a project that is going to be doing a few of those things in a very, very nice environment, I'll say. But I cannot really say more until that's fully established, at least when it comes to the Kadena area. But yeah, a lot of things are happening. And it's also
Yeah.
really awesome seeing the ecosystem grow and being there as it grows, like finding all of these projects as they pop up, right? And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you're coming up with an IDO soon, right?
We are. Yeah, we're coming up with an IDO soon. The dates are going to be put out this week for the IDO. So, I mean, we want to get that MVP into people's hands first beforehand. So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we've been really pushing that direction, to do that. But we got a lot of stuff going in the works, and it looks like we're going to hit that mark. We're going to have that idea or that MVP out this week. And again, for everybody listening, I mean, we want y'all to break it, so please do. I mean, download it. We're going to release an APK first. The iOS, I'm not too sure, because it has to be on the store. I don't think you can load. I'm not a Mac user or an Apple user, but from my understanding, you can't just grab an app and then load it on your phone, like by plugging in a USB to your computer, right? Like,
On a Mac?
yeah,
Are
on
you
on an Apple,
insane?
on iPhone. I don't know, man. I've never
What?
used a Mac computer, dude. I'm a Windows guy.
Man, no, no, no. We don't do that over here. We don't do that. We pay
I
for
thought, okay,
apps.
okay.
We pay for apps like proper individuals. We do not just plug in stuff to our phones and transfer
So
softwares.
random, dude.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to
I don't even want
put
to
your app
know how you
in?
transfer photos to your computer.
That would drive me fucking crazy, dude. That would drive me crazy. Not being able to just like use it as a big USB stick, like that's like the best part of having the phone.
Wow, that's insane. I
I
mean,
know, yeah.
the photos that I take on the phone, they just appear on my iMac in the photos folder. I have no idea
Uh-huh.
how that happens, but it
Magic.
works. Okay, so I don't doubt it. I don't question it. I just accept it for something that happens, and
Uh-huh.
I praise Steve Jobs for making that happen. Right? Rest in peace.
You sound just like one of them, one of the Apple people.
I am an Apple person, right? I love
Hey,
Apple.
man.
You cannot deny that Apple is convenient, right?
It's pretty. I'll tell you that. It's pretty.
Yes, it is.
The interface and everything, it's definitely beautiful to look at.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, but also, man, I know this week was really rough for a lot of people, and I want to acknowledge that. My sympathies go out to everybody who may have, had lost a lot of money or any money, and Luna and UST. That's crazy, and it's something that unfortunately I never went into, but I had like always intended to. Like it was like always, okay, cool. This money's going in there. It's going to be my reserves, going to be my bank. Cool, because that's that's what everyone thought it was going to be. And I really feel for just going through threads and reading people's responses and how much they're hurting. I just wanted to acknowledge that and say, anybody listening, that sucks, man. We're with you. I don't know how much everybody's lost, but trust, I mean, if you've been in the space, you've probably lost a good amount at one point or another. But yeah, let's not get too sad here, right?
And losses happen in crypto. It's just one of those things that, like it or not, you're gonna come out losing at a certain point. And if you don't, I'm not gonna say hey, you're lucky. I'm just gonna say you're doing something wrong, right? Because losing means that you're taking a chance in something. Hopefully, something that you have a
Yeah.
lot of faith and conviction in, right?
Hmm.
But the thing is
Yeah.
about Luna right now, I think it's much more than, losing a lot of money. It's like having this massive bubble, and I'm saying bubble in the good way, not in the bad way. Having this bubble burst, and the specific bubble I'm referring to is not the overinflated or Ponzi thing that some people are saying, more the bubble of the community, of having such a unified
Hmm.
ecosystem suddenly, torn to shreds with everything that is happening. But I am
Right.
really much hoping that they will be able to come out stronger from that,
Yeah. Hmm.
because you
Absolutely.
do have some amazing people over
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. And the community is amazing. And I ain't gonna lie, I picked up a little Luna
there in the
in the
dip,
midst of it all.
in the dip,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dip.
Well, just I mean when it
Oh,
yeah,
you
been horrible, horrible,
scavenger,
horrible.
you vulture.
Hey man, why not, dude? Why I've made worse plays, that's for sure. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
so we'll see what happens. It wasn't anything I couldn't afford to part with, or I wouldn't have just lost in the Bulls casino anyway. So might as well
Legit,
have
legit, legit. So,
thrown it. But
other than that, and
yeah, man.
this roller coaster that we've been seeing lately, how are you doing? How's
Yeah,
everything? Did you have fun this week?
good. I did, man. I did. I had a lot of fun. Trump's back on Twitter. I seen that, so that added to the fun. Not that I mean, the guy's entertaining as hell. So
Oh yes, he is.
I'm not a Trump fan by any means. I'm not really a U.S. politics fan by any means. But dude's just like it's hilarious. He gets everybody worked up on both ends. He gets people riled up, and I hated that he was banned. I mean, I truly believe in freedom of speech, no matter what you're peddling. So I mean,
I
I hated
agree.
that he was banned. Yeah. For better for worse, right?
What I'm confused about when it comes to the states, it's like you got this bipartisan system, right? You either got Democrats or
Hmm.
you got Republicans, right?
Both, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, either or.
Is that like in a lot of other places? Again, I'm not American and I'm not really concerned about the
Yeah,
American politics system, but the way I know
it's
is that
horrible.
you got left, you got right, and you got some parties on the left, some parties on the right, with like a shit ton in the
Hmm.
middle,
Hmm.
like 20, 30,
Yeah.
40 different parties. And then you establish this coalition of different parties. How do you guys handle yourself of
Hmm.
having like two parties, right?
Horribly.
Is that like,
Horribly.
you know,
Yeah.
it is a
Yeah,
fifty
it
fifty coin flip.
creates such a divide, and people get so tribal about it. The tribalism is evident for sure. And I mean, I don't know, man. The truth's always somewhere in the middle. Anytime I look at anything, I'll listen to this guy, listen to this, say, listen to Trump, listen to Biden, our two people that were going at it last time. And the truth's always in the middle, man. Everybody is the hero in their own story, and everybody's doing it right according to them. And we look at them like they're batshit crazy because our truth is something else. I mean, dude, politics over here is crazy that it's divided into two, and then that people get so tribal about it. Yeah, I got into the American politics really young, and then I realized how much I disliked it over the years. And by the time I was actually able to vote, I was like, dude, the hell with this.
I
you know
I haven't
um
voted in like the last four elections because I really don't give a damn.
mhm,
Like,
mhm.
to a sincere degree, because it
Yeah,
feels like it doesn't even matter anymore these
that's
days,
exactly what I do.
right?
Hmm. Yep.
Why are
Yep.
we talking politics on a
I don't know,
mainly
man. I don't
Kadena-based
know.
space?
Oh, Trump, dude. Trump's back on Twitter. So welcome
Yeah,
back, dude. I mean, it's gonna be funny to see what crazy shit he comes up with next, man. It's like having my crazy uncle. My crazy racist uncle's gonna be on Twitter.
yeah.
And I'm gonna follow him and be like, oh, what's he doing now? Come on, man.
I just want to see Donald Trump, tweet that we got to build a wall around Luna. They made a bad deal,
Around
right?
it.
I know how
That's
to
gonna
make
be
meals.
that.
No Quan, he made a bad deal, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
We gotta
he made a
have
bad deal.
Trump
That was
as the
not
new
even.
Twitter influencer for
I
crypto.
only make the best deals. Yeah.
Uh,
No, yeah. So I mean, I guess we can contribute that to Musk taking over. I think I don't know. I don't know enough Twitter politics either. But yeah, it seems like it. So cool. Welcome back. Freedom of speech is awesome. That's one thing I do love about America. But
Miracle
yeah,
without
man.
the A.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to, man. So what's new on Mock, man? What have you guys been working on this week? How you feeling about it? What's going on?
Well, busy, busy, busy week. We are pretty much at the point where we're finalizing our tokenomics and overlaying tokenomics because we're practically going to have two types of tokenomics, three types of tokenomics. Okay. One
Mm-hmm.
is the general tokenomics for mock. Then you got tokenomics for NFTs. Because considering we're going to have close to 20 different NFTs, Lord help me, on mock, we're going to have
Yeah.
pretty serious tokenomics for that as well, and together with tokenomics for the game economy itself. So now we're done with the first part, which is okay, vesting, how much the team gets, how much do we sell, stuff like that, right? That allows us to finally, open up the doors to our IDO. Together with that, we're gonna have a very busy couple of weeks in front of us, right? Both because we're gonna have some announcements to make regarding our IDO. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have the Karinka seminar that we're gonna be going over to next week. Then I got another seminar actually right when we come back in Israel that I personally got invited to, not as mock, but as a guest. So that's gonna be very nice. A lot more pictures to be sending to everybody, right? And that is pretty much it on our side, unless I forgot something. Oh yeah, and we're starting to build the mechanics of being able to onboard many other projects into mock, right? Creating this lovely little microcosm in which you can access every single area within Kadena from one protocol. Now, the
Mm-hmm.
integration is not going to be massive, or it's going to be to the extent that you got the full protocol within mock, but it's going to be enough to showcase some projects and to be able to give them that added benefit, especially if they're new to Kadena, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We're like turning Kadena into this little country, and
Mm-hmm.
it's fun. It's fun.
No, that's awesome, man. And that's going to be growing, right? I mean, I seen a screenshot of how it's going to look, and then you can just keep expanding on that little world that you're creating, right? Like if the Kadena cars were to
Mm-hmm.
come on, you could throw a racetrack on there or something.
Oh
Am
yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
That's
I
going to
mean,
be fun. That's gonna be a game. Right.
imagine Docushield. We got this area in mock that we're gonna be designing like a bank. So imagine you got to the right of it, like this massive vault with the Docushield logo on it. You click on it and you can
Mm-hmm.
store documents or something along those lines. Pretty
Sure.
much,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah. That's
idea.
awesome. You can store your pickaxes and those crazy weapons you guys got.
Wow, the weapons are amazing. And you know that almost nobody
Yeah.
knows about them? Like we didn't really advertise
Really.
them. We just sent a few teasers on our Discord, but I think most people
Uh.
don't really even know about the evolution of the weapons itself. So I'm just going to mention that each piece of equipment within Mach is going to have 7 different types of evolutions, and it's not going to be
Mm-hmm.
easy. Like, we're planning that for you to level an equipment all the way to level 7, which doesn't only increase its stats, but it also increases, your luck multiplier and the chances of getting some exclusive rewards, such as NFTs and crap like that, right? It's going to take about 6 to 8 months of full
Oh, okay.
hardcore gaming every single day, maximizing your stamina, right? Gonna take you eight
Mm-hmm.
months to get to level 7.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's that, and that's every day. So, yeah, for the
yeah.
casual player, that'll be a while. Now, let me ask this: if someone earns that the last level of evolution on their one of their weapons, can I buy that from them, or can they sell it, rent it
Yeah, of
out? How's that
course.
going to work?
Well, our main idea is okay, we want people to be making money, right? I
Uh-huh.
mean, I'm not lying to anybody. The main idea is money, right? People don't need to
Yeah.
come to mock to have fun. Fun needs to be a side effect. The main thing they want to achieve is money, right? So how do we create this type of value? So yeah, of course you can buy your way into the highest level by capitalizing on somebody else's work, right? But you
Right.
cannot buy your way without capitalizing on someone's work, right? So you cannot just pay to have your NFT upgraded all the way to level 7. You got to have somebody to agree to sell that to you. So there's a value creation and a value transition. That is basically
Uh-huh.
how do we create value, because value it doesn't happen out of thin air. It must be invested, right? And in this case,
Mm.
for you to generate value to yourself, for you to generate it in financial means or monetary ways, you cannot just easily buy your way into this. You got to put in the time
Mm-hmm.
towards actually making it happen. This allows us to actually
Right.
create a system that those that do not have hundreds of thousands or millions to be investing, they will still be able to generate significantly more as long as they have that resource that some others don't, which is time, right?
Time.
Because
Time.
those NFTs that are max level with the equipment max level, the gains on them are going to be pretty massive, right? Especially if you manage to reach that slightly early in the game. That's going to definitely give you massive privileges. Now we're actually playing around with this concept because DAOs is something that to an extent I do not like, but to an extent I'm
Mm-hmm.
starting to like. And
Uh-huh.
mainly, I never liked the idea of somebody buying control over something. And in the case
Yeah.
of DAOs, that many times happens. That's why, by the way, I really love the mechanics that CADEX are establishing because they mitigate the amount of financial control you have just by having money. So what we're considering of
Mm-hmm.
doing is actually having two separate DAOs within Mach, two separate
Mm-hmm.
DAOs. One DAO that is catered more towards the investors and non-players, and another DAO that is catered almost exclusively to those that just play the game and enjoy the game. When the two DAOs are separate, the proposals within are also separate and are catered more towards to their respectful fields, right?
Right.
Massive headache because those two actually revolve around two different mechanics, right? But
Mm-hmm.
still, it's a pretty fun system to build.
No, for sure, man. And a DAO is something, I mean, it has tons of, use case, obviously. And I think that would be fun to have that built into your metaverse as well. If you have like a city hall where anybody on Kadena
Town
can come
hall.
and establish, and it would be a third party, like you guys. So it would be better than somebody running their own DAO, as far as decentralization goes. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds something cool. I mean, we're going to implement the DAO, and the utilization of our DAO is going to be every year when we get the release of new tokens. Where is the allocation going to go? And so that is going to be put up to the voting mechanism on, within a DAO, and that's something we haven't even started to create yet. But I mean, we got the point of token mint. We have, which we haven't done yet. We have 365 days to do it and establish something and get it going. But I really want that's the goal as far as our DAO goes right now, is just to have the input from the community as to where this new allotment of tokens go every year, and every year there'll be a new vote. And even if that means like, okay, lock these away for the next year, we don't need them on the market right now, then that's going to be an option too. We'll throw them in a vault, have the public be able to see the address for that vault, and then decide at a later date to what to do with those.
Oh yeah.
So it's cool, getting the engagement from everybody, and everybody's, I mean, we don't know everything, man. So somebody out there just have an amazing idea that's going to benefit everybody. And that's the beauty of being able to vote on stuff, and take a consensus from the community.
Oh, definitely. Speaking of that and the factor of DAOs, actually, um, we are trying as much as possible to treat Mock as a public company. Um,
Uh-huh.
Mainly when it comes to how do you actually operate when you have shareholders, right? Because
Right.
this is crypto and we don't really consider token holders as shareholders, or at least we don't consider them that way in a proper fashion. So we're considering managing several ways that will definitely not be implemented this year, but maybe next year for things even higher than DAOs, like as founder incentives, like having the
Mhm.
community decide the bonuses that the team gets in a
Mhm.
very similar way to how a board of directors actually operates within a listed company, right? And those things are so damn tricky because it's not only
Mhm.
about trying to build your protocol closer to a Fortune 500 company, it's also trying to build your community in a way that they're familiar with how to operate in those specific areas and conditions. But if we
Right.
do manage to build several of those elements in time, it might actually
Mhm.
be awesome, right? Because
Yeah.
incentives are amazing, but incentives
Mhm.
only come, or at least they only should come, for a job well done, right? So,
Earned.
very much
Right.
looking
Yeah.
forward to how that will work.
Definitely, man. Definitely. And I mean, there's so much room for you guys to try. That's one thing I love about the protocol you guys got is really I could see it being as like the centerpiece of Daps on Kadena and where to access everything and like I said, like or something like that. I could go vote. You got the you got mining going on. In there. Yeah, anything that wants to be integrated, you guys can, and I love it.
Yeah.
That's cool. We're kind of trying to do the same thing with the plugins and stuff. Anything that we want to integrate, we're going to be able to. We'll have full control over what they access and the privacy behind it. So two totally different things, but I mean similar.
As long as we're building on Kadena and we're having fun just by building stuff that we actually think are awesome, I think we're gonna be good, and I think we're gonna do good for all the nice, lovely folks around us.
For sure, for sure. What stuff you got before? I'm looking at who's in the space. I was hoping maybe some of the bulls would come through, and
We
talk a
got
little bit, but
a space with the Bulls about 3 hours from now, and I'm not even
you
gonna
do.
be there. Just Manatee is gonna be leading that space, right? Maybe with
Uh huh.
Adam if he is still awake. Adam, do an emoji if you're gonna be awake for that space. I don't know. Um, yeah, I mean 1, 2 o'clock. That's getting a bit late for me for spaces, right? I cannot
Yeah.
function at those hours.
Oh, I'd hate to see it, man. Yeah, it'd be entertaining at least. I'll give you that.
No, I become grumpy at those hours.
And no, that's the best version of Door. That's what I like. I
The
like the grumpy,
grumpy,
pissed off.
you love the grumpy version. Yeah, well, that's why people always make fun of me because I'm a Gemini. It's like, um, sometimes people that when they get to know me, they go ahead and ask me, "What sign are you?" Is that how you call them? Signs? I think it's called signs.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I was born in June. They're like, "You're a Gemini," and I'm like, "Yeah." And they say, "I knew it," and I'm like, "Why?" Because usually you're so nice and fluffy, and then there comes a point where you're like Hitler himself, right? Um, guys, I'm Jewish. I'm allowed to be making those jokes. FYI, right? I'm allowed. I got to pass. Yeah.
Oh man, that's remember? Are you a Seinfeld fan? Did you watch Seinfeld? I'm just guessing because you're Jewish. I don't know.
I'm too young to be liking Seinfeld.
Oh man, yeah, I'm too
We
old
are
now. Never
binge
mind.
we are binge watching The Office.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, The Office is great. I like The Office, dude. You have to. It's still relevant. You have to go dig into Seinfeld, man. It's one of the
Not gonna
greatest
happen.
shows.
Not gonna happen. I'm
uh,
not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna go watch it. I'm too
uh,
young for Seinfeld and that type of humor, right? And not only that, when will I have time to actually watch TV? When?
I know,
When do
man.
you
I
have
have
time
no.
to watch TV?
Never. I just hear what my girlfriend's playing in the back, which is usually like 16 and pregnant or some crazy shit that I do not want to hear. She watches the Kardashians. Oh, it's horrible, man. And all I hear in the background is like people arguing. I'm like, why? Why are you playing this? I don't want to hear people argue. Like, like it's the worst. So yeah, that's the only thing I really get to hear or even see is that I've almost tried to ban it, but she won't. She's not having it. You know, she's in a
I can't imagine why. I can
Uh,
definitely imagine why. Um, do we want to bring some community members on board to chat with us? Maybe
I
see
would love.
how our lovely guys at Kadena over here, have they been
Yeah.
having fun this week? What do they feel about the market? What are they looking forward to?
Yeah,
Stuff
I
like
would love
that.
it if anybody you just request to speak and we'll approve it. And that goes for any of our spaces. If y'all want to participate, just let us know.
I think we had
But
like 5 spaces this week.
yeah, people are tired of you, dude.
Yeah, I
I'm
really
just
got to go away somewhere.
oh, you're going to Turkey, right? That's cool.
We're still gonna have spaces when we're in Turkey. We got Mock Friday, which is our tradition of having spaces every single Friday, right? Doesn't matter what, every single Friday, same hour, always. Um, so yeah, I'm not going anywhere. But now that Adam is becoming a full-fledged member of the team, tokens and all, finally you're gonna see him much more than me in the social areas because I'm finally gonna be able to A, do my work, or B, sleep a bit more, right? So have fun getting a bit more of Adam in the near
Nice.
future. Say hi,
Hello.
Awesome.
Adam.
Hey,
Hey everyone.
how's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I actually nodded off, if I'm honest. So I'm sorry for that.
I regret everything that I just said. I thought having a British guy on the team would give us more credibility
Oh
when it comes
no.
to accents. I was wrong.
Well, what can
Yeah,
I what can I say? What
no,
can I say?
it's already fine. Say mine. Hey, man, it's okay. Yeah, don't worry about it.
How is
Funny.
everyone anyway? What have I missed?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Glad I'm not hungover. I haven't drank in a while, so I had about 3 last night, and yeah, super glad no headaches. So I'm ready to get cracking on today.
Awesome. Awesome.
And for people who don't know, you want to explain, Adam, introduce yourself. Let us know what you do, all about everything
Yeah,
with
well,
Mock. And
my name's Adam, from Board in the Office, my Twitter handle, Discord handle. I'm a community manager we're community manager for Hypercent, and now I'm orientated more around Miners of Cardania. I've been helping Dor out quite a bit, really enjoying it. So if anyone's got any questions about Mock or anything like that, we're always in the chats, helping out and stuff, playing games with the community.
Always.
So yeah,
We
just
live in the chat.
come join us.
I think I get better at being in the telegrams and the discords. I mean, I try to pop in, man, but I'm just not. I've never really been on them before. So before having the project, so it's kind of hard to get used to it being in your like everyday routine.
Yeah. It's sort
Did I tell you
of.
how long it took me to learn how hashtags work?
No, I mean, still understand or what?
It's like, why? Like, you gotta micromanage when you're putting a hashtag, when you're putting a dollar symbol,
Yeah,
that's
Hmm.
something else. Oh, and you got the at symbol,
yeah.
right? How do I know what I need to put in when? Right? Nobody ever explained me the logic of it.
Adam, this is you. You want to tell?
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Your hashtag indicates what your sort of like discussion, like the subject matter, or like if it's an NFT game fi DeFi, you'd tag it with a hashtag. You'd tag people with an at. And the dollar sign indicates like sort of like if you're tagging a currency or something like that. And all these are sort of like searchable on Twitter, and you can follow all of them tags and stuff like that. It's pretty much how it works.
I love.
Yeah, we should be hiring a social media manager for Twitter as well soon, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I love how you really explain my.
I don't need to know that. I'll just hire somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I have a significantly limited capacity in my brain for new things, right? I cannot bring in more things into my brain than what is currently there, right?
Yeah.
I cannot handle that. My brain does not scale very well.
Yeah. I've seen like you've broken down some very complex stuff to me, like on the side and stuff, and I was very impressed. And then you're like, "What's the hashtag?" right after.
Okay, this is my problem. I'm incredibly smart in very specific things. If you take me out of the area of the things that I'm smart in, it's like you're talking to a monkey. I swear to God, right? You will be talking to a monkey. Like, I can right now analyze massive financial structures, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then my fiance is going to ask me to load the washing machine, and I'm going to be frozen in place for like 5 minutes just staring at it, thinking, what do I do now?
Much so. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hear you. Right. That's cool. I mean, a lot of stuff going on your guys' game. I love it, man. Great to hear about it. Um, yeah, looking for. Oh yeah, in the audience right now, we got Alex Jenkins. He just wrote an awesome blog on Docushield. So check out his blog. We linked to it on Twitter, and I believe it's URL is Alex Jenkins Tech.
Dot tech.
Dot tech, yeah, dot tech, exactly, yeah. So yeah, thanks a lot. Big shout out to him, man. Great write up. Very detailed. So yeah, who else we got? Who else we got in the audience? Is Michael? Michael's here. My right hand man, but I know I don't know if he can speak. But I mean that's about it for me, man. I am ready to get cracking and get to work. I got a lot of stuff to do. So unless anybody else wants to come up and have a word or make an announcement or anything, I mean it's about it for me.
Or ask questions if you guys
Or
have something you want to know. I mean, we're not going anywhere. We're pretty much stuck here for the next several years. So feel free to leave it for later if you want, but whatever it is that you guys want.
I know I say I'm going, but literally I'm gonna stay right where I'm sitting and just work on other stuff. It's definitely not where it sounds would be great though. It's a beautiful day out.
I forgot how sunlight looks like.
Do you not melt? Do you not melt though when you go out?
Ever since I started talking with Cameron, like my opinion is that because Cameron played in Twilight, and over there they don't burn; they just start sparkling, right? and I always laugh at him. I threatened him that in our AMA announcement, I will just have a picture of him as a vampire, like just sparkling. But no, I really hate the sun. I really hate it. It's like every single time I go outside.
I like yeah, from in the like what looking at the sunlight, the sunshine. Being in the sunshine, man,
I
yeah.
love the snow. I love the colds. I love suffering. That's the those are the best emotions. They lead to very good productivity.
Definitely. All right. Well, I don't got anything else.
Awesome.
Anybody ready to talk? Nope. All right, man. So I'm gonna out of this one, drive back into the work. You guys got anything left?
I'm good. Thanks for
Oh,
having
No, we're making so many spaces. We hardly have anything new to say.
yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
we
Well,
can just say the next 2 weeks are gonna be awesome, and that's it.
yeah.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
and I hope that you'll join. I mean, Dora, we're gonna do this again next weekend, right? I know you never say no, so
I never say no to anything.
let's do it, man. I'll talk to y'all out there very soon. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it for sure.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, have an amazing, amazing, amazing week.
All right. Later.